Hey guys, it's Sarah, and I'm here in my music room, as we call it, and I posted some videos yesterday about hymn playing and got some feedback on those, mostly good. Most people, I think, were very excited about this. A little bit about myself: I started taking piano when I was 7 years old and began playing in junior church and in small venues like that when I was about 9 or 10. And as I grew into my teen years, I wanted to play evangelistic style hymn playing, but the teacher that I currently had really didn't know how to teach me that. I don't even know that she knew what I wanted. And so from a young teenager, it was my goal to play for church, to be a good pianist, but I didn't have the tools that I needed in order to even go about doing that. And it was a long process of trial and error, probably I taught myself how to do this, and I'm not real happy with it, but I don't know what else to do mentality that I think a lot of pianists that I've talked to struggle with. They know something needs to be done, but not really sure what to put in or where to put it in or how to put it in. And so they end up feeling very frustrated and very stagnant in their pianistic development. So the videos that I want to do, it's something that I have taught a lot of other people over the years. I love teaching it. I enjoy watching the light bulb come on for people when they say, "Oh, that's all it is," or "I can do that." And breaking down the process into manageable steps that the average person can say, "Oh, that's all that is? Okay, I can do that. I can attempt this." And probably the biggest obstacle that most of the pianists that I see have is unlearning habits that are now ingrained after years of playing a certain way. For myself, it was the octave chord, octave chord, octave chord in the left hand that just gets so very monotonous. And unlearning bad habits and implementing the new techniques that I be explaining and teaching, that will begin to change the way that your piano sounds, be a more foundational, supportive sound, and will also give you as a pianist more confidence as you play. And a church pianist needs to be confident. Of all the things that you can be, confident is one of the top priorities. But that being said, we've been traveling in evangelism for 16 years at this point, and I play for probably 95% of our meetings, all the congregational, the special music. When we're at home in our own church, I play there as well. I have endeavored to teach other people how to do this, whether it's in, a 1-week meeting where I sit down with the church pianist and just give her a few tips, try to get her on to the next step, the next level. We have taught on the college level. I have taught from beginners to all the way up through there. We have been on mission trips, taught in music camps where this style of hymn playing was my focus. And my goal is to not be famous or to profit off of anyone, but to share tips and techniques of hymn playing that will enhance and grow your abilities. Because I think as a pianist, one of the most important things that you can do is always keep learning, always try to be better. Even now I meet people and I think, "Oh man, when I grow up, I want to play like them, which is really quite funny if you think about it. But anyway, I do love to play, and I hope that that love comes through, the love of music, the love of preparing people's hearts for the service and for the message that will come, for learning to share the music as not by words, but by the emotion expressed and the interpretation thereof, expressing the message, the true message of the music. That's all very important to me. So I have a lot of ums and run-on sentences in this, I know that, but I'm sure that those of you who know me will realize that that's basically how I am. So I do know how to speak properly, and I did take speech class, but some things just are not as nice as I would like. But anyway, that's just a little bit about me, a little bit about what I am trying to do. And so the subsequent videos that I make will be focusing on hymn playing, how to do things, some examples. And I hope that if you're watching this and you want to learn more about it, that you'll let me know, that you'll ask me to define terms. I always try to define my terms so that everybody understands what I'm talking about. But any feedback of that kind is always helpful. Any questions that you have, I'd be glad to answer questions if I can. But thank you for watching this, and I hope these are a blessing.